This is day one of the multiplication rule. The multiplication rule for independent events states that if A and B are independent, then the probability that both A and B will occur is equal to the probability of A times the probability of B. This is our very important formula of the day. Our first example, a random number generator on a computer selects three integers from 1 to 20. What is the probability that all three are less than or equal to 5? Let's start by figuring out the probability that one number is less than or equal to 5. So there are 20 possible numbers this generator could choose. Less than or equal to 5, there are 5 options, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 over 20 simplifies to 1/4. Since I need 3 numbers less than or equal to 5, I'm looking for the probability that 3 of these numbers are less than or equal to 5. The multiplication rule of probability says that I take the probability that my first number is less than or equal to 5 times the probability that my second number is less than or equal to 5 times the probability that my third number is less than or equal to 5. I plug in 1/4 for each of these, and then I just multiply. 1/4 times 1/4 times 1/4 makes 1/64. And that is the probability that 3 numbers are less than or equal to 5. Let's look at this one. In 2012, approximately 27% of the population of the United States got their news from mobile devices. So in other words, there's a 27% chance that a random person gets their news from a mobile device. In a survey, researchers selected 10 people at random from the population. What is the probability that all 10 got their news from mobile devices? So for this problem, we're looking for the probability of 10 mobile devices. We know the probability of one person getting theirs from a mobile device is 27%, or 0.23. Well, 27, sorry. So for 10 of them, we're going to take 0.27 times 0.27 times 0.27 times 0.27, on and on. So we have 10 of these. Another way to write that is using our exponent, 0.27 to the 10th power. Either way will work out just fine. You can either write it all out and multiply or do it to the 10th power. Either way, you're going to get 0.000000206. Or if we want to write that as a percent, it would be 0.000206%. That is a very, very small number. That means that it's extremely likely that those 10 people will all have said that they got their news from a mobile device. So try this one. Suppose that a family plans to have 3 children. Find the probability that all 3 children will be boys. Well, we know that the probability of a child being born as a boy is 1/2. So we want the probability of 3 boys. Well, the probability that the first one is a boy is 1/2, and the probability of the second one being a boy is 1/2, and the probability of the third one being a boy is 1/2. Multiply those out, and we get a grand total probability of 1/8. And now try this one. In baseball, a player's batting average is the quotient of the number of hits to the number of at-bats. It can also be interpreted as the probability that the player will get a hit on any given at-bat. If Albert Pujols had a batting average of 0.279 for a recent season, determine the probability that he would get a hit on 4 consecutive at-bats. Basically, the probability that he walks up to the plate and hits the ball is 0.279. Find the probability that he does that 4 times. So for this one, the probability, I apologize. Computer went a little crazy on me. The probability of 4 hits is equal to the probability of the first hit, which is 0.279, times the probability of the second hit, which is 0.279, times the third, times the fourth, or we can just write to the 4th power. Either way works. the same exact thing. Multiply that out and you should get 0.00605. That's about a 6% chance that you'll hit the ball all four times. Now it's time to work on your practice.